Imagine holding in your hand a single copper coin worth more than a luxury car, more than a diamond ring, a coin that could change your entire life overnight. These aren't myths. These are the hidden treasures of America's pocket change. Every day, people across the U.S. spend or toss aside pennies without a second glance, but buried among them lie a few jaw-dropping rarities, worth tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. In today's video, we're diving deep into the shadows of American coinage, uncovering the top 8 ultra-rare and most valuable Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coins still hiding in plain sight today. Stay with me till the end because one of these coins might already be sitting in your piggy bank, your change jar, or even that old box of memories you haven't opened in years. And the best part? The value of these coins is skyrocketing every single day. These aren't just collectibles, they're pieces of American history, and owning even one could mean you're sitting on a literal gold mine. So, tighten your seatbelt, coin hunters, because we're about to uncover the secrets of coins that are making collectors rich, rewriting U.S. coin history and turning pocket change into priceless treasure. This is Hidden U.S. Coins, your daily window into America's rarest, most valuable currency mysteries. Don't blink because what you'll see next will absolutely blow your mind. First, coin number 1. Let's begin with one coin that has stunned experts, the 1967 Lincoln Memorial Cent. A coin so rare and so mysterious it's shaking the collector world from coast to coast. The year was 1967. America was in the middle of social revolution, space dreams, and the golden age of Lincoln cents. But hidden among millions of ordinary 1-cent pieces, there emerged a coin that even experts struggled to explain. A coin struck with perfection, yet mysteriously marked with no mint symbol at all. At first glance, the 1967 Lincoln Memorial Cent seems like any other penny-familiar copper tone, Lincoln's noble portrait, the bold memorial on the reverse. But take a closer look and you'll see what sets it apart. No mint mark. Not even the tiniest D or S. It's clean, silent, powerful. That absence isn't a flaw, it's a mystery. In 1967, the U.S. Mint was undergoing massive transitions, even temporarily halting mint marks due to production issues and hoarding fears. During that turbulent year, countless coins were struck, but only a few emerged with perfect detail, flawless metal composition, and nearly uncirculated shine. Collectors discovered that certain 1967 cents carried exceptionally sharp strikes, with deeper engraving on Lincoln's hair, bolder lettering, and unique die alignment. Some even show subtle variations in color and luster, proof that these weren't ordinary production runs. Experts now believe these particular 1967 cents were part of a limited test strike batch handled differently, struck with rare die pressure, and released accidentally into circulation. That's why finding one in very fine condition today is almost like unearthing a treasure chest buried beneath American history. And make no mistake, the collector demand is sky high. Coin enthusiasts, treasure hunters, and private investors are scrambling to secure one before prices soar even further. This isn't just a coin. It's a historical artifact that captures the soul of 1960's America rebellion, change, and mystery forged in copper. Now, here's the part that will make your heart race. A genuine 1967 Lincoln Memorial Cent without a mint mark, in very fine condition, has stunned auction houses with valuations reaching a jaw-dropping $154,000. Yes, you heard that right. $154,000. That's not a number pulled from thin air. It's what serious collectors are paying today, and the curve is rising every single season. The value of this coin is increasing day by day, driven by rarity, historic resonance, and market demand that simply refuses to slow down. So if you ever come across this copper beauty, don't dismiss it. Don't spend it. Don't even blink. Because what you might be holding isn't just a penny. It's a treasure in disguise, a piece of history that could make you one of the luckiest collectors in America overnight. Now, a quick tip for all coin hunters out there. Always check the date and mint mark, or in this case, the lack of one. Use proper lighting, magnify the details, and never clean your coins that can destroy their natural luster and reduce their collector value dramatically. Every single mark, shade, and texture tells a story. And if your 1967 Lincoln Memorial Cent looks unmarked yet perfect in its details, handle it with care, because you might just be holding one of the most valuable U.S. pennies ever struck. The 1,967 cent is living proof that treasure still hides in plain sight. And remember, this is only the beginning. The next coin on our list is even more mysterious, even rarer, and its story will leave you speechless. Next coin number 2. Now, let's travel to the year 1975 amperes year that silently hid one of the most enchanting and valuable Lincoln Memorial cents ever struck in American history. Picture this. The Vietnam War was ending, technology was evolving, and the U.S. Mint was racing to meet record-high coin demand. Yet somewhere in that mass production rush, something strange happened. A small handful of 1,975 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coins slipped into circulation coins without a mint mark, and unlike any others. These weren't your ordinary brownish pennies. No, these coins glowed with a mysterious blend of yellow and white dots across the copper surface, a natural reaction from a rare alloy variation or early plancher test that left their texture and toning absolutely mesmerizing. To collectors, that faint marbling isn't just discoloration, it's art. It's the fingerprint of history itself. You see, the Lincoln Memorial design first introduced in 1959 to honor 150 years since Abraham Lincoln's birth was supposed to be uniform and flawless. Yet, during 1975, the Mint was experimenting with new copper alloy processes in preparation for the 1976 bicentennial coinage. Somewhere in that transition, these unique cents were born carrying subtle yellowish-white oxidation patterns that make each one completely one of a kind. Experts believe many of these pattern-toned 1,975 cents were struck from planchers exposed to different heat levels and humidity, giving them that rare, shimmering glow collectors crave. And the missing mint mark? That's where the mystery deepens. Most 1,975 cents were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally struck coins without mint marks. But only a few of these specimens survived in fine condition, still showing that perfect combination of brilliant toning and crisp detail. Today, they're a phenomenon in the numismatic world. Each coin that surfaces reignites conversations among collectors. Why so few? Were they test strikes? Were they part of an experimental batch that slipped into general circulation? The truth remains hazy, but one thing is crystal clear. When you hold a 1,975 Lincoln Memorial cent that carries those rare yellow and white dots, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a living relic of the Mint's secret transition era. And the market knows it. These coins have become lightning rods for collectors who crave rarity with beauty, a visual story stamped in copper. Now, brace yourself because this isn't just another penny with a fancy look. A verified 1,975 with no mint mark Lincoln Memorial cent in fine condition, carrying those golden and silvery microtones, has stunned private collectors and auction houses alike, with current valuations soaring as high as $146,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny from 1,975 just one could be worth a fortune big enough to change your story overnight. It's like a hidden treasure sealed in the simplest piece of metal, a treasure growing more valuable with every passing year. The demand for these coins is exploding. The market value is climbing day by day, and experts predict that within a few more years, this coin's worth could easily double or even triple. These are not exaggerations. These are the whispers echoing from real collectors, real auctioneers, and real money. So, if you come across a 1,975 penny without a mint mark, showing a subtle shimmer of yellow-white hues, don't spend it. Don't trade it. Treasure it. Protect it. You might be holding a small copper circle that could turn into a legendary fortune. Here's a collector's tip. Always inspect 1,975 cents under bright white light. Look for toning, not dirt, those smooth, cloudy dots of white or yellow that sit naturally on the surface. Avoid cleaning the coin ever. The natural patina is what collectors crave. It's the signature of authenticity. The 1,975 with no mint mark cent isn't just a coin. It's a quiet witness to the evolution of U.S. coinage. A coin that hides its value behind simplicity, yet glows with historical power. It's not less than a hidden treasure, a legacy of America's craftsmanship and mystery. And for those who discover one, it's like holding a piece of history that refuses to fade, growing stronger, rarer, and richer with every tick of time. This is the beauty of hidden U.S. coins, every single one with a story, a secret, and a surprise waiting to be revealed. But stay with me because the next coin on our list will completely redefine what you thought a Lincoln penny could be. It's rarer, older, and carries a twist that collectors can't stop talking about. Next coin. Number 3. Every once in a lifetime, something extraordinary slips past the eyes of millions. Something small, ordinary, yet holding a secret powerful enough to make collectors gasp in disbelief. That something is the 1982 Lincoln Memorial Cent without a mint mark, a coin so mysterious and so unpredictable that it continues to rewrite U.S. coin history even decades later. At first glance, it's just a penny, that familiar face of Abraham Lincoln, proud and unchanging. But then, under the right light, it reveals a deep green shade that no ordinary cent should ever possess. It's not painted. It's not corroded. It's natural, born in the furnace of the mint itself. So how did this odd, almost emerald-toned cent come to exist? To understand that, we have to step back into one of the most chaotic years in the U.S. Mint's history, 1982. That was the year America changed the very DNA of its pennies. For more than 2 decades, Lincoln cents had been made mostly of copper, a solid traditional metal. But in 1982, due to the skyrocketing cost of copper, the mint made a monumental shift, replacing the old copper planchets with zinc cores coated in copper plating. It was supposed to be a smooth transition, but history had other plans. During that year, both copper and zinc cents were struck simultaneously at multiple mints, with and without mint marks, using dies that weren't always aligned perfectly. It was chaos, organized chaos. And hidden in that confusion, a few special 1982 cents were born that didn't behave like any others. Among them, this one. The no mint mark 1982 cent, showing a natural green tone across the surface. Some experts believe the greenish hue is caused by a rare chemical reaction between the copper plating and the zinc interior, occurring only under very specific environmental and metallurgical conditions. Others argue it's a rare oxidation pattern seen only in test strikes or coins stored under unique temperature conditions. But whatever the origin, one fact remains. These coins are astonishingly rare. Collectors call them nature's proof coins that wear their age and metal mutation like jewelry. When the light hits just right, that subtle green tone dances across Lincoln's portrait like a shimmer of jade, a look that no mint could intentionally reproduce. Now, combine that with the absence of a mint mark, a sign it came from Philadelphia during a year of transition, and you have a perfect storm of history, science, and mystery. Only a handful of 1982 with no mint mark cents have ever surfaced with this specific hue and very fine preservation. Most were lost to time, melted down, or corroded beyond recognition. That's why when one appears in collector circles, it becomes an instant sensation. Auctioneers whisper about them. Private buyers chase them. And those who own one hold it like sacred treasure. Now here's the shocker, the kind that makes your pulse jump. A genuine 1982 with no mint mark Lincoln Memorial Cent, with that natural green shade, preserved in very fine condition, has recently been valued as high as $142,500 in private sales and auctions. That's right, a single penny, once thought to be worth only 1 cent, now worth enough to change your life overnight. And the value? It's climbing day by day, season by season. Experts predict that as fewer clean specimens remain, the rarity and price of this coin will continue to surge. Don't take this lightly. This isn't a myth or an overhyped rumor. This is a reality echoing through the halls of numismatic history, proof that even the smallest coin can hold the biggest fortune. For collectors and treasure hunters watching right now, here's your tip. Always examine your 1982 Lincoln cents carefully. There were 7 known variations that year, some copper, some zinc, and a few transitional hybrids. Weigh them, look closely for unusual color tones, and focus on any without mint marks. That's where the gold, or rather, the green, might lie. And remember this, never clean a green-toned coin. That shade is nature's autograph, its rarity, its authenticity. Remove it, and you erase its value forever. This 1982 with no mint mark green-shaded cent is a symbol of American transformation from old to new, from copper to zinc, from ordinary to legendary. It's a story frozen in metal, and for those lucky enough to find one, it's like discovering a hidden emerald among a field of copper. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of history's heartbeat. A treasure that grows more powerful, more coveted, and more valuable with every passing year. Next, coin number 4. Some coins whisper history, others shout it. But this one, the 1984 Lincoln Memorial Cent, without a mint mark, it doesn't whisper or shout. It haunts collectors. At first glance, it's mesmerizing. The front side shines with a golden yellow hue, almost glowing like it's kissed by sunlight frozen in copper. But turn it over, and the reverse tells a different story. Dark, shadowy black dots scattered across the memorial like hidden constellations. Two opposite worlds on one small coin. How did such a strange, almost supernatural appearance occur? To uncover that, we must step into the story of 1984, one of the most mysterious years in Lincoln Senate history. That year, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies, a wave of modern coinage flooding across America. But hidden among the masses, something unusual happened deep within the Philadelphia mint presses. A small batch of planchets, those blank metal discs that become coins, experienced a metallurgical anomaly. As these copper-plated zinc planchets were heated and cooled, microscopic variations in the plating layer caused some to reflect light differently, resulting in a radiant yellow-gold tone on one side. But during the striking and storage process, the reverse sides developed small black oxidation clusters, giving a pattern so unique that no two coins ever looked alike. To most people, this would look like an accident. To collectors, it's an artwork. Experts believe this was the result of improper annealing, where uneven heat distribution during minting gave one side a mirror-like golden finish while the other reacted with oxygen to form black metallic flecks. It's an error that can't be replicated, and it's what makes the 1984 with no mint mark penny one of the most visually captivating coins of the Lincoln Memorial era. Now, here's where the story turns extraordinary. While billions of 1984 cents rolled through American hands unnoticed, only a tiny handful of these dual-toned beauties ever surfaced in collectible condition. And when they didn't go unnoticed. Coin enthusiasts began calling them the two-faced treasures, copper miracles that show two different worlds on their two sides. In very good condition, a genuine 1984 Lincoln Memorial Cent with that golden obverse and spotted reverse is beyond rare. It's an accidental masterpiece, forged by time, chemistry, and history. And now for the truth that sends shivers down the spine of every coin hunter. This unassuming penny, struck nearly half a century ago, has stunned auction houses and private collectors alike with a current market value of around $138,700. Yes, one single cent, carrying the fingerprints of heat, metal, and mystery, is now worth nearly $140,000. And that's not fiction. That's today's reality. The value is climbing higher every single year, as fewer pristine examples remain in existence. Every new collector that enters the market ignites more competition, and these unique 1984 dual-tone cents are at the top of everyone's watch list. If you're a collector or even just a curious treasure hunter, here's your tip. Examine every 1984 penny you find. Look for the yellow tint on the obverse, especially around Lincoln's portrait and date, and inspect the reverse for those small black metallic dots. These aren't dirt or damage. They're nature's design etched by time. Never polish, never scrub the patina is your proof. It's the silent mark that separates treasure from trash. This coin represents more than metal. It's a collision of science and chance, an accidental relic that tells the story of America's industrial precision and its occasional, miraculous imperfections. And if you happen to find one, hold it close. Because what rests in your palm is not just a penny, it's a piece of lightning trapped in copper. A symbol of rarity. A tangible reminder that even in mass production, nature still leaves her signature. The 1984 with no mint mark Lincoln Cent half sunlight, half shadow stands as proof that beauty and fortune often hide in imperfection. And the next coin on our list? Let's just say, it's even stranger, even rarer, and it might redefine everything you think you know about pocket change. Next coin number 5. Some treasures are hidden in mountains, some in oceans. But sometimes, the greatest treasures hide in your pocket. And this one, the 1983 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin with a natural green shade, might just be one of the strangest and most stunning discoveries of the modern U.S. Mint era. When collectors first laid eyes on this unusual penny, they didn't know what to think. Was it a chemical error, a minting flaw, or the birthmark of a secret batch the mint never intended to release? Let's rewind to 1983 amperes year that changed the Lincoln cent forever. The U.S. Mint had just completed its dramatic transition from copper to copper-plated zinc. It was the first full year of producing these new lighter pennies, and to say the process was experimental would be an understatement. During those months, thousands of blank zinc planchets were being prepared, coated, and struck with Lincoln's familiar profile. But some reacted differently. A few coins emerged with subtle green surface tones, smooth iridescent hues glinting softly under light. These weren't dirty or corroded coins. No, these shades were born inside the metal itself, the result of a rare electrochemical reaction between zinc and copper plating during the high-temperature striking process. Imagine the furnace of the mint, blazing at over 1,600 degrees Fahrenheit, compressing metal layers tighter than human eyes could ever see. And out of that heat, a select few coins developed a ghostly greenish aura that turned them into instant enigmas. Numismatists, coin historians began studying them, realizing this was no random stain or corrosion. The pattern and hue were consistent with certain early 1983 batches from Philadelphia, meaning these might have been among the first zinc Lincoln Memorial cents ever produced in perfect alignment. That's why today, a 1983 green-shaded Lincoln Memorial penny in very fine condition has become one of the most hunted coins of its generation. Every collector dreams of finding one that soft green gleam across Lincoln's cheek, and the memorial's base is like a coded signal from history. These coins whisper, "I survived the experiment." Now, hold on to your seat because this isn't small change we're talking about. A verified 1983 green-toned Lincoln Memorial cent has been valued in private auctions and collector markets at an astonishing $142,000. Yes, a coin once worth a single cent now sits in the same league as rare diamonds and vintage art. And this isn't speculation, it's the truth, backed by a market whose appetite for rare transitional-era coins is exploding. Prices are rising month after month, and experts agree. As natural toning and mint-born color variations become rarer with time, these coins will become near impossible to find in any condition close to very fine. This isn't just a collectible, it's a financial time capsule, a treasure growing in value each day you hold it. Collectors, listen closely. When hunting 1983 pennies, always look for color shifts. The true treasure lies in green, turquoise, or pale jade tones, especially when they appear smooth and even across the surface. These are not errors, they are natural masterpieces, forged by the mint's own evolution. Never clean or polish them. The oxidation layer is what gives the coin its story, its age, its proof of authenticity. That green hue is the signature of a coin that lived through change, the mint's silent witness to history. And think about this. Every 1983 penny you see could be hiding that color beneath a thin layer of dust or tarnish. It takes patience, care, and sharp eyes to spot it, but when you do, the discovery will feel like unearthing buried treasure from beneath American soil. The 1983 Lincoln Memorial cent green, as old copper, rare as a comet, is living proof that even the smallest coin can carry a legacy bigger than gold. And if you ever find one, keep it safe. Because you're not just holding a penny, you're holding a piece of the mint's transformation, a coin that defied chemistry, and a treasure that grows more valuable every single day. But don't go anywhere because the next coin on our list carries an even more shocking twist. A cent so unusual that experts still debate whether it was even meant to exist. You're about to see something truly unbelievable. Next coin, number 6. Every coin has a story, but only a few tell legends. And the one you're about to see, the 1986 with D Lincoln Memorial cent, isn't just another penny. It's a symbol of power, mystery, and wealth hidden in plain sight. 1986, the year America's mint stepped into a new technological age. The presses in Denver roared louder, faster, stronger than ever before. The D mint mark had become a symbol of precision, the heart of America's mass coin production. Yet somehow, in that relentless storm of metal and fire, a few coins emerged unlike any others. They looked ordinary, at least to the untrained eye, but under magnification, they carried tiny, haunting signs that they were anything but ordinary. Perfect rim pressure, sharper Lincoln profile, unusual toning, and that bold D mint mark stamped with subtle misalignment, the kind of microscopic variation that only expert collectors can recognize instantly. But what makes the 1986 with D penny truly legendary isn't just the striking error or its fine detail, it's the rarity. During 1,986 billions of pennies rolled out of Denver, but only a tiny fraction were struck using a unique die set that produced a near-proof-like surface shimmering, unusually bright, almost reflective under direct light. When one of these coins escaped into circulation and was later discovered, collectors realized they weren't looking at a normal business strike cent. They were looking at a treasure struck by accident. That's where the legend of the 1986D rare cent began. Numismatists quickly noticed a pattern. These coins showed exceptional strike depth, smoother fields, and sharper edges than standard mint issues. Many believe they were part of an internal mint die test, a special run to calibrate new striking pressure systems before the main production ramped up. If that theory is true, these coins were never meant to reach the public. But a handful did. And those few have become the obsession of Lincoln cent collectors worldwide. Now, here's the moment that will leave you speechless. A verified 1986 with D. Lincoln Memorial penny in very good condition has reached an unbelievable market value of $153,000 in today's private coin trading and collector auctions. That's right, one small cent minted in Denver nearly 40 years ago has become a six-figure artifact of U.S. minting history. And here's the truth that's driving the market wild: the value is rising every single day. Because every coin collector in America is now chasing Denver minted variants from the mid-1980s, searching for hidden proof like surfaces, double die features, and rare planche tones that might elevate a penny from pocket change to priceless treasure. Don't take this as fantasy, it's a documented phenomenon. These coins are real, verified, and in high demand. And each time one surfaces, the price jumps higher. For all you treasure hunters out there, here's your tip. Always inspect your 1986 pennies, especially those marked with the bold D. Look closely at the mint mark itself. A slightly off-center D, deeper than usual, can be a sign of an early die strike. Check the surface under a soft light. If it gleams brighter or feels smoother than usual, you might be looking at a hidden gem from the mint's calibration series. Do not attempt to polish or clean it. Doing so erases history and destroys its value instantly. Let the coin breathe as it is, because its natural patina tells the story of its journey through time. The 1986 with D. Lincoln Memorial cent is proof that perfection can come by accident, that a single strike of luck at the mint can create a collector's miracle. Imagine one small cent, forged by heat and pressure, traveling through hands, drawers, pockets, and decades, only to reveal itself as a $153,000 masterpiece. It's not just a coin. It's a testament to destiny, a symbol of how history rewards those who look closer. The 1986 with D. Lincoln Memorial cent stands as one of the mint's most stunning hidden treasures, a shining echo of America's precision and a silent fortune waiting to be discovered. And if you thought this coin was valuable, wait till you see the next one. Because coming up next is a cent so rare, so controversial, that even experts can't agree on how it ever made it into circulation. What you're about to witness will leave you absolutely astonished. Next coin, number 7. Sometimes, a coin doesn't need words to tell its story. It shows it through color, texture, and a mysterious aura that makes collectors stop, stare, and whisper. And that's exactly what happens when you lay your eyes on the 1988 with D. Lincoln Memorial, 1 cent, a coin that seems to breathe with time itself. Minted in Denver during a year of great transition for U.S. coinage, 1988 was more than just another chapter in the mint's timeline. It was the moment America's precision met imperfection, a year when new engraving technologies collided with old die systems, creating results that were unpredictable. From the first glance, the 1988 with D penny captures attention like no other. A soft green shade ripples across its surface, a hue born not of paint or artifice, but of decades of natural oxidation, a transformation that only the passage of time and chemistry could create. And on its reverse side, gentle white wave patterns shimmer like frozen light. A rare patina phenomenon that collectors describe as the ocean effect. This isn't damage. This is beauty born from nature, the rare, artistic fingerprint of time itself. But let's dig deeper, because beneath that stunning exterior lies the true secret of this coin's value. Back in 1988, the Denver Mint was using transitional die sets carried over from the previous year's master hubs. What that means is some 1,988 with D coins carry traces of 1,989 design elements. Sharp-eyed collectors have identified minute differences in Lincoln's ear and the spacing of the lettering on the obverse, subtle proof that some of these coins were struck using mismatched master dies. That, my friends, is numismatic gold. When a design transition collides with a new minting batch, the result is a crossover strike, a once-in-history occurrence that makes even a 1-cent coin a priceless relic. And it's those transitional features combined with its naturally beautiful green and white toned finish that have made the 1,988 with D. Lincoln Memorial penny a rising star in the rare coin world. Collectors across the U.S. are now scrambling to find one that matches this description: fine condition, Denver mint mark, and that distinctive surface tone that feels alive under light. And here's where things get thrilling. A confirmed 1,988 with D. Lincoln cent in fine condition, carrying those visual and die anomalies, has now reached a jaw-dropping market value of $133,500 in today's market. Yes, one small cent transformed into a six-figure treasure. Not a fantasy, not fiction fact. These coins are commanding serious attention from private collectors and high-end coin auctions alike, and the numbers are climbing faster every season. Because once a coin crosses the $100,000 threshold, it doesn't slow down, it accelerates. And the 1,988 with D is already riding that wave. What makes this moment even more powerful is that these coins are still being discovered today. They slip through the cracks of old collections, forgotten piggy banks, estate boxes waiting for someone like you to recognize their worth. So here's your treasure hunter's tip. When you're checking your Lincoln cents, pay special attention to the year 1,988 and the D mint mark. Hold it under soft light if you see faint green overtones and milky white ripples across the back. Don't let it go. That tone is more than color. It's a chemical fingerprint of rare preservation, and collectors pay handsomely for it. Store it safely, don't clean it, and consider a professional evaluation because what looks like a coin today might just be your ticket to a financial miracle tomorrow. Remember, the value of this coin is climbing day by day. It's not a myth. It's happening right now in the hands of those who knew what to look for. This isn't just an old penny. It's a piece of living American history, a bridge between minting generations, carrying the energy of its time. A small disc of copper that glows with mystery and fortune. The 1,988 with D. Lincoln Memorial sent a coin that defies logic, paints with nature's hand, and holds within it a value that could rewrite anyone's destiny. So the next time you open a coin roll, ask yourself, could you be holding the next six-figure treasure? Because coming up next, you'll see a Lincoln cent so unusual, so powerful in its rarity, that even seasoned numismatists called it the Miracle Mint Strike. And believe me, you won't want to blink. Next coin number 8. Every era ends with a secret, and every secret becomes a legend. And the final coin in our treasure hunt tonight is one of those secrets hidden in plain sight, yet worth more than most could ever imagine. This is the 1,990 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent without a mint mark. And it's no ordinary penny. It's a symbol of perfection that escaped the mint, untouched, uncirculated, flawless, and destined to rewrite history. Let's travel back for a moment to the dawn of the 1,990E. The U.S. Mint was refining its machinery, perfecting engraving dies, and preparing for a new decade of production. Millions of pennies poured from Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But then, something unexpected happened. A tiny number of 1,990 pennies were struck without any mint mark at all. No P, no D, no S. Just pure, unmarked, copper-plated zinc smooth, bold, and mysterious. It shouldn't have been possible. Every process was automated, every die accounted for. Yet a few escaped silent rebels from the production line. Numismatists still debate whether these no mint mark 1,990 cents came from Philadelphia test runs or from an internal minting mix-up. Either way, they slipped into circulation quietly, unnoticed until collectors started spotting them years later. And what they found shocked everyone. The 1,990 with no mint mark cent wasn't just rare, it was pristine. Uncirculated examples showed unusually sharp details. Lincoln's profile crisp as a sculpture, fields smoother than standard issue, and the memorial lines perfectly struck. Some even had a faint golden hue, a tone caused by unique planche composition. In the coin-collecting world, that kind of perfection doesn't go unnoticed. Whispers began to spread about an error penny from 1990 that might be worth more than gold. And soon enough, those whispers became headlines. Because when the first certified uncirculated 1990 with no mint mark penny hit, private auction collectors went crazy. Bids skyrocketed, breaking record after record until the final hammer fell at a staggering $122,000. That's right, 1 cent, struck without its mint mark, born of a minting mystery, now worth over $120,000. And here's the twist. The story isn't over. Experts say these coins are still out there, tucked away in forgotten rolls, hidden in old jars, or resting silently in someone's childhood collection, waiting for the right pair of eyes, maybe yours, to find them. The rarity comes not just from the missing mint mark, but from its perfect uncirculated state coins that never felt the touch of time, never passed from hand to hand. Like a time capsule, sealed since the day it was born. This is what makes the 1990 with no mint mark Lincoln Cent such a collector's dream. It's not just about age, it's about mystery, condition, and the unexplainable. And the best part? The market value keeps rising. Every year, as more collectors join the hunt, prices climb higher. Don't think of this coin as just rare, think of it as a small treasure chest in your pocket. This coin is a living reminder that the extraordinary hides in the ordinary. That what looks like just a penny might actually be a window into minting history, a forgotten miracle worth a fortune. So if you ever stumble across a 1990 penny without a mint mark, don't let it slip away. Hold it close, protect it, get it graded. Because that 1 cent could be the one thing that changes everything. And there it is, the 1990 with no mint mark Lincoln Memorial Cent, the quiet legend, the hidden fortune, the masterpiece that proves sometimes the rarest treasures whisper instead of shout. You might be sitting on history right now, you just have to look closer. Because in the world of coins, one discovery can turn an ordinary day into a lifetime of fortune. If you love uncovering America's hidden treasures, make sure you're subscribed to Hidden US Coins, your channel for daily discoveries, real stories, and the most shocking finds in US coin history. Stay tuned because tomorrow's coin could be the one that makes you rich. Subscribe for daily rare coin updates. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next treasure drop.